Hi Gemini, welcome to your monthly readings. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what it feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences during this time. If you would like a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. For the month of October, I have two specials going on. One is called On the Scales, and it's a reading that reflects in the theme of balance, and so the polar opposition of that same energy, which is unbalance, and how is that being kind of manifested and felt and experienced, and how it can be integrated to a better state of harmony in multiple areas of life. And the other one, resembling as well, one of the themes of the Libra season is all about relationships, and it's called the Mirror Spread. So it's a reading that focuses on love, relationships of any sort. So if you'd like to know more details about those offers or any other of my tarot services, just email me. Or if you would like to donate and support my channel, you can also do so by following the PayPal link, which is down below, and as well my Facebook and Instagram page. And so for the month of October, I'll be doing something different with your reading, Gemini. I'll be shuffling and transmitting to you some intuitive messages that I'm getting to your sign. And Gemini, October, I feel like some of you are trying to, there's a real sense of mirror effect actually strongly with you, like reflection through, there's this something being reflected back to you, either through others or through circumstances you are encountering that are giving you this weird feeling of resemblance. I feel like some of you have a certain need, let's say, to be reassured during this period of time through others, through the validity of that others are giving you, that you're in the right way, that you're doing something that is good, like needing that valid, right feedback to feel assured of yourself and of what you're doing. Some of you need to be more consistent with like to follow through with your commitments, with your projects, your ideas, your commitments. Again, I feel like some of you need a lot of consistency. You need a lot of perseverance as well to follow through with the things you are in need of, like demands. I feel like some of you feel like there's a lot of demands, there's a lot of pressure for some of you imposed to be this structured being that you are not. And for some of you, this is causing you some nervousness or anxiety, because it's like you're being asked, some of you might feel like you're being asked to be someone you really are not, but you're not willing as well to sacrifice whatever this is. For Geminis that are dealing with conservative people or that are working in places that have a lot of that conservative touch as well, or that demand, right, for you to play a role that fits that same, those traits that I've mentioned, you might be having a hard time, I feel, during the month of October. And again, being there, like it's like having a hard time feeling like yourself there in what you are doing. So there's a sense of disconnection as well for others of you between your real life inside and the life you are living. Like there's this inner reality that it's yours, that it's unique, that it's special, that maybe it's much more adventurous and carefree and reckless. And then there's again the outer world that might be giving you a different role for you to play. Some of you, there could be a sense of disconnection as well from parts of your being that have been like lost for a long time. I feel like some of you, this could also be a month of kind of recovery from those lost parts. Some of you could have situations coming up that you don't even remember, like that, you know, when we suddenly remember how good it feels to do something we used to do, but somewhere along the way we forgot to do completely. Like some of you could be returning to old habits or activities, or even reconnect with people that you have been estranged from or apart, or just that you have not been again present. And you are maybe, for some of you, you are like understanding the value, right, of situations that naturally make you feel good, like without demands. Because I also feel like some of you, there's this interesting thing here in the month of October about the nature of pleasure. The things that are really pleasurable for you, that really give you pleasure, and the things that are giving you a sense of empty pleasure. Like maybe some of you are seeking to have fun and to be stimulated and inspired in ways that have nothing to do with you, and so always leaving that sense of feeling dissatisfied, right? Feeling discontent with everything you try to do to be happy. Some of you are genuinely looking for ways to, again, enhance your joy and your happiness. And one of the messages that are being passed to you, Gemini, is that you should reconnect with things of the past that you can remember, or even exercise, like doing some type of meditation to try to access, right, your unconscious, your subconscious memories and knowledge of what could make you happy, or more happy than what you have been, what could bring you joy, what could bring you satisfaction. So there's an interesting blend here as well for others of you Geminis that are, I feel like some of you have romance in your mind. Like maybe you don't, for Geminis that don't have a commitment in a relationship, the month of October can provide some sense of romantic encounters or flirting or dating, but I feel like they have this energy of romance, has this temporary vibration about it. So it could be something that proves to not be long lasting. Again, I keep getting a sense that things in your life, Gemini, at least for now or into October, you could be feeling like they are not solid, they're not what they appear to be most of the times as well. So there's a lot of confusion as well about, again, everything that deals with your life right now, the outer life, the life that you are living, and the life, some of you, there's this distinction between, again, the life you are living and the life you really want to live, and what are you doing to find that life or to manifest that life that you really want to live. Because I feel like some of you don't have enough, again, attention, or you have not been putting enough concentration and care in the development of the things that could bring you that source of well-being, emotional well-being, you know. Let me see what else is coming up here for you, because I really feel like your energy is so, like, how you say it in English, like, it's like very ethereal, you know. It's like floating. It's really hard to interpret it, because it's an energy that it's there, but it's not. It's like the smoky, foggy vibration that makes you and some of the energy you're dealing with in the month of October very undefined. Some of you could be dealing as well with just things not being defined, and that can be scary. That can be a source of fear, triggering as well fears on your side. Others of you, I feel like you have an opportunity to, again, I keep getting the sense that the past and everything dealing with your inner child, like things you have forgotten about your essence, Gemini, are in focus. And some of you could have some sense of reconnection with your inner child. Some of you could be as well, if you have children, yes, exactly, the past. 6 of Cups, see? This is where some of your answers lie, Gemini. I feel like maybe some of you are afraid to trace your history, right? Or to go back to that original place in which you used to be you. But it's exactly what you need to open this door of abundance in your life, to open a door where things are solid, because this is Pentacles. Pentacles is Earth. Earth is solid. Things are defined, where things are finally defined, where you don't need to be cautious all the time, where you don't need to be under pressure all the time and suspicious all the time. There's trust issues as well, hovering around you. And again, as I said, it's because you don't know. For some of you, you don't know what you're dealing with, but you get a sense that you cannot put your guard down, otherwise you'll be hurt or disappointed. I feel like some of you don't want to be disappointed, but kind of expecting it to be at the same time. So there's a lot of things some of you are here to understand about your history, understand about the steps that you have took in your journey. It's like, again, I keep getting the senses like for a while going inside this time machine, and of course this is a metaphor to just remember something. I keep getting the feeling that some of you need to remember something, something that is at your reach, and this is why it's showing up. It could be that you could be helped as well during this time to, if you feel that way, if you identify with what I'm saying, to go to places that you used to go or that are calling to you, to again communicate with friends from your childhood or family that you have not been talking to, even ask like your parents or whatever this is. I feel like you really need this returning. It's like the song, the return to innocence, is a very interesting energy that it's being shown here. And I also feel that, as I was going to say, for Geminis that are parents, your children could be resembling, right? Reflecting, as I said as well in the beginning, parts of your being, parts of your soul that you need to, I feel like you need to recover, to embody, right? To live in a state of more harmony, right? With yourself and with the things in your life that you feel are not, again, giving you what you want them to give you. So I hope I was able to provide some insight. I want to thank all of you that have been liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and donating to my channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hopefully we'll see each other soon.